Applying lipstick is an art, but preventing it from smudging is a science. The secret to long-lasting, perfect lip color isn't just in the product itself, but in the precise preparation and application technique. A smudge-proof finish begins long before the lipstick is even opened. It starts with creating a smooth, hydrated, and stable canvas. Any dryness or flakiness on the lips will prevent the color from adhering evenly, leading to patchiness and a higher likelihood of smudging as the day goes on. The first step is exfoliation. Gently removing dead skin cells ensures a uniform surface for the lipstick to grip onto. You can use a soft bristled toothbrush, a clean mascara wand, or a dedicated lip scrub. Move in small circular motions across both the top and bottom lips. The key is to be gentle. The skin on your lips is delicate and aggressive scrubbing can cause irritation, making the problem worse. Afterward, rinse or wipe away any residue, revealing a smoother, more receptive surface. Following exfoliation, hydration is critical. A common mistake is applying a heavy, oily lip balm right before lipstick. While moisturizing is essential, excess oil will cause the lipstick to slide and break down. Instead, opt for a light fast-absorbing lip conditioner or a thin layer of a non-greasy balm. Apply it and allow it to fully sink into the skin for at least 10 minutes. This plumps the lips with moisture from within, rather than leaving a slick film on the surface. Before moving on, gently blot your lips with a tissue to remove any remaining excess product. This ensures your lips are hydrated but dry to the touch, which is the ideal state for lipstick application. With the lips prepped, the next stage is creating a base. Just as you would use a primer on your face to extend the life of your foundation, a lip primer can work wonders for lipstick longevity. Lip primers are specifically formulated to fill in fine lines, create a slightly tacky surface for color to adhere to, and prevent feathering, which is when the color bleeds into the skin around the mouth. Apply a very thin layer of primer, extending it just slightly beyond your natural lip line. If you don't have a dedicated lip primer, a small amount of concealer or foundation can serve a similar purpose. Pat it on lightly with your fingertip and blend it seamlessly into the surrounding skin. This not only primes but also neutralizes your natural lip color, allowing the true shade of your lipstick to stand out more vibrantly. Now we move to the defining step, the lip liner. For a truly smudge-proof application, lip liner is non-negotiable. It acts as a barrier, creating a crisp boundary that stops the lipstick from migrating. Choose a liner that either matches your lipstick shade exactly or is one shade lighter. Begin by carefully tracing the outer edge of your lips, starting with the cupid's bow and the center of your bottom lip. Use short light strokes rather than trying to draw one continuous line. This gives you more control and a more natural-looking result. For even greater staying power, once the outline is complete, use the side of the liner pencil to lightly fill in your entire lip. This creates an all-over color base that will hold the lipstick in place and ensure that even if the top layer wears off, you're not left with just a ring of color around your mouth. With the foundation set, it's time for the lipstick itself. For the most precise and controlled application, use a lip brush. Applying lipstick directly from the tube often deposits too much product at once, increasing the risk of smudging. Scrape a small amount of lipstick from the bullet onto the brush. Start at the center of your lips and blend the color outwards, working towards the liner. A brush allows you to apply thin, even layers. The goal is to build up the color gradually. A thick, heavy coat of lipstick is far more likely to slip, transfer, and smudge. Pay close attention to the corners of your mouth, using the fine tip of the brush to ensure the color is distributed evenly without pooling. The next technique is crucial for locking the color in place: blotting and setting. After applying the first thin layer of lipstick, take a single-ply tissue and separate it. Place one of the thin sheets over your lips and gently press. This blotting action removes the excess oils and emollients from the lipstick, leaving behind the concentrated pigment. This is what fundamentally makes the color more durable. To take it a step further, while the tissue is still pressed against your lips, use a fluffy brush to lightly dust a small amount of translucent setting powder over the tissue. The fine powder particles will pass through the tissue and set the lipstick layer underneath, creating a matte, long-wearing finish. After blotting and powdering, you can apply a second, very thin layer of lipstick for added vibrancy and dimension. Again, use a lip brush for precision. This second layer adheres to the set base you've just created, reinforcing the color and wear. Be careful not to apply a thick layer, as this would negate the setting process you just completed. A light touch is all that is needed to refresh the intensity of the shade. This layering method builds a resilient structure of color that can withstand daily activities much better than a single thick application. The final step is to clean up and perfect the edges. Even with the most careful application, minor mistakes can happen. Dip a small, flat concealer brush or a cotton swab into a bit of makeup remover or micellar water. Carefully trace around the outside of your lip line to erase any smudges and sharpen the edges. For an even more defined and highlighted look, you can use that same clean brush with a tiny amount of concealer that matches your skin tone. Applying this concealer around the lip line not only cleans up the border but also makes your lip color pop, creating a professional, polished finish. This technique creates a barrier against bleeding and ensures a sharp, clean silhouette all day. To maintain your smudge-proof lips, it's wise to be mindful of your habits. Try to avoid excessively rubbing your lips together, and when drinking, using a straw can help preserve the integrity of your lipstick. When eating, smaller bites can prevent food from coming into direct contact with your entire lip area. While these techniques significantly increase the longevity of your lipstick, some minor fading, especially in the center of the lips after a meal, is natural. If a touch-up is needed, it's best to gently dab a little color only where it's needed with your fingertip, rather than reapplying a full coat, which could lead to a heavy, cakey texture. Following these meticulous steps of preparation, application, and setting will create a beautiful, durable lip that remains vibrant and in place.